Hey, good morning to you. How are things going today so far? I know for myself, I'm a little achy from this morning's micro training session, which I did finish up about 30 minutes or so ago. Yeah, feeling all ready, and I got 2 more rounds to go today. Part of the fun. David here with you. So we talk about working on your health, wellness, and fitness, and you do that by working on your body, your mind, and your spirit, which I call balancing the triad. So one of the aspects I'm working on right now, I started doing it yesterday. And this is going to lead up to something I'm going to share next week, which is going to help you out tremendously. At least I believe it's going to. But the notion is, get it out of your head and onto paper. A lot of us, and myself included, we have different ideas. We have different things we're going to work on, different schedules we have, what we want to do, what we want to eat, exercise plans, whatever that is. We have a lot of that in our head. And that's where it stays at. Now, for some people, probably a small percentage of people, that works fine because they've been either doing it for so long or they're real good at it and they're able to maintain it and actually do what they have in their head. For the rest of us, we're going to be better off to get that on paper, write it down, or computer, whatever. We're just going to use paper arbitrary here. But to actually write it down, write it out. Now, the advantage of that, and besides the obvious, is that it's actually there in front of you. You can see it. You can see it, you can look at it, you can figure out what's going on. Instead of saying, okay, what does I need to do? What I need to work on? How's this going to go through? Better off to have it, instead of here, written out. It makes it much easier to see it, to realize what's going to work, what's not going to work. You can play with it, you can adjust with it, and you're going, oh, this is what I need to do. This is what I have. This is where I'm going. This is where I need to adjust here. And it's something so simple and easy to do that we kind of brush it off. We're going, no, I'm going to remember to do that. Now I can get it figured out. I know what I need to do. How's that working for you? Now, if it's working for you, great, keep it up. If it's not, take a few moments to write things out. You can have a little scratch piece of paper with you, and on your phones, you got notes you can do on your phones now, your tablets. Keep track of everything, makes it much easier. And that's part of what I was doing yesterday. I started writing some things out, going through a little procedure, which I already have set it for you, but I'm making it better, which again, I'm going to talk about that next week because I want to get fine-tuned between now and through the weekend. But yeah, just a simple concept for you. Go through and do it, and how's it working for you? If it's got everything in your head, if your schedule, your food, your exercise, what do you need to do, take care of? If that's working in your head, again, wonderful, keep doing it. Most people I know aren't able to do that very well. Again, you're better off simply to have it written out so that way you can see it. If you want to have a schedule written up, I know I have for a while, which I may or may not go back to. I used Excel program and actually broke it up from the time. Every 15 minutes, it was broken up into segments from basically about 4 a.m. to I think about midnight. And I put that in quarters, so sheets, I had each page was a quarter, and I had that all written on. Actually, no, it was side by side. Landscape, one on each side, and actually printed both sides, so I had 4 sheets on there. Hope that made sense. But I used to write my schedule out in that until things started getting a little off and wasn't able to use it anymore. But there's things to do, at least writing down, because for a lot of people, if it's written down, you're more likely to do it. And if you have a schedule planner, you write it in there, you can keep yourself accountable for it. But regardless, you write it out, it makes it much easier to work with. You can see what you have to do, what's going to work, what's not going to work, play with it just to say, okay, here's what I have here. Oh, I didn't think about this part here. And that's also part of it, is if you start writing things out, it may trigger other thoughts for things you weren't conscious of at the time. So you start writing things out, it starts going to get the flow going, kind of opens the dam, you can start writing more things and making connections there. But regardless, it's out in the open, it's easier to see, then you can play and work with it there. And you're better able to work on your health, wellness, and fitness by doing that, because it's out there right in front of you. All right, that's what I got for you there. And let me know your thoughts on that. What have you done before? Do you keep your schedule and everything strictly in your head? And if it does, explain to me how that works for you, because I know it doesn't work for me. If it works for you, explain it to me, because I'm kind of curious about how it works for someone. On the other hand, if you do better writing it out, let me know that as well. Just kind of curious. Everyone's different. So that's what I got for today. So we'll catch you tomorrow for Friday. Take care and balancing to you. Bye-bye.